Welcome to the
That was too loud.
I don't even know what you were trying to say.
Rewind. Give me another shot at fame, please.
Rewind.
I really don't think that this podcast is gonna be very deep. That's actually super interesting because that's not what your wife said. OMG.
Welcome to
That's
Not
what
Your
what? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking forgot the name of our podcast for a second. I was like, that's what she said. That's what your mom said. That's what your wife. That's right. Like
Your wife.
whoa. When we separated like that, it's just like.
We literally haven't really talked that much this week. Strangely, it's Saturday. I feel
No.
like I've talked to you barely.
I've talked to you more in the last 2 days than
The
in
entire
the entire
week.
week. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Wow. That
Pull
was.
it out.
It's been a week. It's been a weird week.
Feels like it's been a long week.
It's been a long. It's not what your wife said.
Well, I hope it did.
Well, I hope she did, because, damn, if it don't hang, then we ain't banging.
Banging.
Banging. Okay, so there's a tortilla on my bed,
Yes.
and
It's
her
big.
name is Rachel.
Oh.
You my tortilla.
Stuff me like a fucking burrito.
I'm gonna have to pause this.
That's not what
really
your
quick.
Chipotle employee said.
What? Can I get double meat?
Oh, baby.
Double
Can I get
meat?
black beans, please? Can I get a little bit of big black beans?
No! Can I get some? Do you want to fucking know what one of my employees said today?
Oh,
We were like listening to music, and she's like, "Didn't it sound like she wanted to eat cheese off of somebody's body?" And I was like, "No, are you projecting?" And she was like, "Well, like I would love to eat cheese off my boyfriend's body, but like I'm lactose intolerant, so it couldn't happen." And I was like, "What are you doing?"
Literally, the more you told me about that story, the more confused it got. Because
I'm
at
so
first,
sorry.
at
I'm not
first you
good at
said that
telling
she's
stories.
no. It's just the fact that what she said. Because at first I was like, yeah, I can vibe with that. Like, I love cheese. I'll eat that off anybody. Are you kidding?
Oh, I have cheese. Do you,
Be right back. Commercial break.
be
Gonna give you a brief, big commercial.
now sponsoring us, Tillamook Cheddar.
Oh. Colby Jack, baby.
Oh, give me that Colby shirt.
Where the sun don't shine.
Cheddar.
Whoa, now I'm thinking about eating cheese
Or
out of an
Munster
asshole.
cheese. Ew.
Wow, guys, we have a lot of energy.
Pent up sexual. I feel like I get on this podcast every week and I'm like, I am so sexually
I'm
frustrated.
so horny. I'm just so horny.
And there's
Literally,
no resolution to it.
I feel like you and me have. We're like children, really. Well, just kidding. Children shouldn't be fucking around. I was just meaning like.
I was like totally
You're like, where is she
following.
going with this? And you're like, yeah, huh? No,
I get
just
it.
like
I'm a
literally
child, a
eating,
baby.
sleeping,
a sexy baby.
and having sex.
Yeah.
Because that's all you need. It's the fucking, what do they call it? The pyramid?
Scheme.
No.
The
Do you remember
food
we talked
pyramid.
the food pyramid? It's a food pyramid.
Mine is just dick, pussy, dick, and a little bit of dick. And then a small
And then a
titty
big
at the
dick.
top to suck
Oh,
on.
yeah, nipple. Give me that nipple at the top.
Give me
baby.
that nibble at the top.
Nip at the tip, baby. Ah! Okay, I'm too excited now. So, okay, babe, I made you
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
This is currently a birthday burrito because I wrapped it in a tortilla blanket so she couldn't see it as she helped me carry things up the stairs. When you unwrap it, it will then turn into, like a butterfly, a birthday basket. Okay?
What
So
the
please-
fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can you put it in my lap?
I would love to.
I mean,
Okay.
your ass. No.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god! I'm so excited.
Oh, I curled that. Okay, whatever. Go ahead. Have at her.
Okay, Rachel, first of all, thank you so much.
You're
This is so thoughtful. I'm dead. Okay, ready? Here comes the tortilla.
Open it up.
Oh! I can't even open my eyes right now. I can't even open my eyes right now!
I blinded her.
Oh my god! I can't move! Oh my god, this just keeps getting better and better! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, wow. All I see,
It's
there's 2 giant trolley bags of sour gummy worms.
again, trolley, sponsor us.
My god, there's a beautiful picture that says slut on it of these fish.
So, okay, I have a coloring book that's called, the cuss word coloring book or something, and there's a bunch of them in there, and I'm
God.
like, I like was picking out people in my life that like match to certain things, so slut, obviously.
Oh, thank you. I am honored.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, Rachel! Oh my god, there's a wine glass with gummy worms in it, and it says 100% that witch!
You are 100% that way.
Rachel! Eat this!
I have
Oh
to,
my god!
I will tell you, I tried to get, those are original. This is like fruit tropical. It's not terrible. I've had worse, but original's where it's at.
Dude,
So
this is literally the most thoughtful thing.
you know what's funny? I did buy 2 bags of gummy worms. I didn't realize this could fit 2 bags. I know what you're thinking. What happened to the other bag, Rachel? I ate it within 20 minutes. Okay.
I have a peel-off mask, a holographic cosmic purifying mask and cleanser, ooh, calming gel mask. This is so thoughtful.
This is for you to take with you to Florida.
Oh my god! This is my favorite photo of us.
Also, I gave her a Starbucks card. I want you to read what
Okay,
the Starbucks
there's
card
a
says.
Starbucks card in here. $15 to $500.
Oh yeah, so they write that on there. Walmart writes that on there. Isn't that fucked up? I was like, oh, let's let her guess. Guys, everybody, pause. Did you guess? Awesome! $15. Thank you.
Not $500. I would literally buy you
Can you
breakfast every day.
imagine?
Get that extra whip, just like I gave it one. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a 6-pack in here.
Yes.
2 full-size giant pound bags of gummy worms, which is my favorite snack. Oh, okay, there's a card, and it says, happy fucking birthday, bitch. That is me. I am bitch. Hello.
Hi.
Rachel! I love you so much. This is literally, like, the most thoughtful thing anybody has ever done. Like, ever. It's, like, literally all my favorite things. All my favorite things.
Points at my ass.
All my favorite things.
Things right there.
All my favorite things in one. Okay. This is amazing.
Okay, I'm
gonna
really
put
glad.
these in the middle, and we're gonna snack on them.
Oh my god, please. I'm literally gonna dig it right now. It was
Holy
really hard. I did steal one as I filled that. I'm sorry.
Dude, wow! Okay.
Okay, I feel relieved because, guys, buying birthday gifts, I always say that it's one of my least favorite things to do. That's not true. I just feel that I put such pressure on myself when it comes to buying people, you know, not just birthday gifts, just gifts in general. Like, if it's somebody I'm close to, I'm like, they have to feel that I didn't just go and buy them something.
Yeah, you want it, like, personalized. Well, fucking, you went above and beyond. Like,
also.
oh my god, I didn't even see that!
I didn't either. I forgot about it.
Oh my god!
Yes,
it says Queen Kai on the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So it's like a chalkboard thing, so you can buy a pen, and you can use it for whatever you want. You can order something. Put scars in there or some shit. Mm-hmm.
Put you in there.
I mean, I don't know if I'll
Fucking
fit.
take it. You
With this
won't.
fat ass.
With this fat fucking ass. I want fucking fat.
You got a little pussy with a fat ass.
Wow. Oh, we're gonna stop this again.
That's
Wow.
gonna be great.
That is amazing. But it is, in fact, Libra season.
It is.
And I could not be more... Listen, the leaves are falling.
Ugh.
The weather is getting a little bit more chilly. We're wearing sweaters. We're wearing scarves. We're wearing boots. Rachel's slapping her ass.
I was wearing, topping my jeans.
We're wearing
pants.
Pants. It is like...
We're wearing
My-
patch boots, okay? We're...
Oh! Listen to what this bitch said to me. I let her into the apartment. I let you in.
I thought about it first.
I thought about it. I let her in, and I was like, I love those boots. And you were like, weren't you were going to get gray ones or something?
I bought gray ones.
You bought gray ones.
But these were the ones I wanted, and they restocked them, and so I was like, cool, I'm gonna just get these too. These are the ones I wanted, like, I'm gonna get these.
Oh, and these are the ones that you wanted to wear to the pumpkin patch, so you
Yeah.
call them your patch boots.
They're my patch boots.
Literally, the patch boots.
Still need to go to the pumpkin patch, I will say that. Just saying, if anybody wants to take me, here I am.
Patreon.
Oh, yes, please, support us. Financially, that is patreon.com/yourwife.
Yo, wife! But yes, it's Libra season, and a lot of people, not a lot of people, a handful of people have been asking me, because I've been like, oh my god, happy Libra season! And they're like, what is a Libra? And I'm like, wouldn't you fucking like to know?
I'll tell you what a fucking Libra is.
Balance.
Arguably one of the
It's the best sign.
One of the best signs.
No,
Everybody,
it's the best one. Everybody loves a Libra.
everybody loves a Libra. And obviously Libras also can tend to be a bit narcissistic, so of course we would say that.
Of course we can say it on a podcast.
Exactly. You can believe what you want to believe, like, truly don't care. I mean, I don't know, how much weight do you put on stuff?
So much, actually.
Really? Yeah, you
as
like
as soon as I start dating somebody or talking to somebody, I put in our birthday compatibility.
A lot of people say that, like, it's such generalizations about people that, like, of course you can relate to that, Becky. Like, which I will say, I re-looked at a lot of stuff I've saved, and I'm like,
that's pretty
kind of general.
Like, sometimes it hits it on the head so much. Like, do you have the Pattern app?
No.
Listen to this. So, there's this app called the Pattern, right? And you put in your birthday, you put in what time you were born, and the place you were born. And it curates, like, this whole cycle for you, like, all the cycles of your life and what time period you're in right now of your life number, like, your cycle, your chart, right? So, what? I used to have, like, CoStar, and it was cool, because I was, like, seeing this, like, girl, and she was like, you should try CoStar, and I did, and it was, like, cute lesbian stuff. But then, when I was in Orlando this spring, and I had broken up with my ex, because everything happened, I was in, like, a horrible, dark place, right? We all remember we were all there.
Come on.
Everybody was there. But my friend Sage was like, you should download the Pattern, because we always, me and her, like, have the same life chart. Like, we literally found each other, like, when we were young, and, like, have been friends for, like, years, but we always go through the same life cycles, and, like, the same shit happens to us.
At
like,
the same time?
At the same time. So while she was
That's odd.
Dude, while she was going through her breakup, she was like, download Pattern, it's gonna change your life. So the day that I had found out that the night, I should say, that I found out my ex was cheating on me, I downloaded the Pattern app, right? Or I didn't download it that night. It was like a couple weeks later. I downloaded the app, and I'm looking through, and I'm going through this cycle, right? And it's called Lost and Letting Go. It lasted about 4 months. Guess the day that it started.
The day all that shit happened. What the
fuck? App knew, and I was like, what?
Does that come down to, like, it having access to your phone in itself, though, and seeing text message, and it could be, like, broke up, and it can pull out keywords? That's just a whole technological thing. But even if it can, that's pretty fucking cool.
Because then, like, it had a couple months, or a couple weeks ago, was starting, like, my activation of power. And I, like, got my promotion at work, and now, like, getting promoted out somewhere. So I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of true. And then it talks about, like, sex life increasing. So I'm like, these could all be general things that are happening. But it was,
they can be, but they can also... That's another thing is, like, I do put a lot more weight on, like, the descriptions of people. But just like I can say, like, oh, this fucking describes the Pisces I know perfectly, I can also be like, this Pisces that I know is nothing like this.
Yeah, well, there's, like, 2 weights to each one. Like, let me just hit you with this.
I'm killing these worms.
Dude, kill my worm. Put it down your throat and swallow it.
Touch it in the back
of the throat. But I think there's 2 different types of Virgos. Like, for example, so one of my really good friends, she's a Virgo, and she is, like, to a T a Virgo. Like, she's very passionate, she's very caring, but that can also translate into micromanaging and controlling. And, like, our friendship, like, we've had a lot of battles, because I'm very balanced, I'm very anti-conflict, which is not good, but I avoid conflict, where she spearheads it. On the other hand, I have, like, a Virgo person who, like, is the complete opposite, who hates conflict, hides everything, like, doesn't open up. For me, I think, like, you and I are very the much same Libras. Like, we love to look nice. We love nice things. I avoid conflict. I hate yelling.
I wouldn't say, I mean, yeah, I think it depends on who's doing the yelling. I don't like being yelled at. But I've been trying to get better about that, because in the past, like, I've been such a doormat for a good majority of my life that, like, these last, like, I would say 3 to 4 years, I've really tried to, like, take control of my situation, like, people that I'm hanging out with. And it's not so much a confrontation thing, but, like, if I don't think that I'm getting back what I'm giving in a friendship or anything, then I just stop. I stopped giving as much as I used to. You know what I mean? So, like, I guess it is still avoiding conflict in reality. Mm-hmm. I really do. Unless I'm really heated about something. If I'm in the moment and something just happened, then I'm like, oh, come on, like, let's fucking talk.
Yeah,
but if it gets a moment to simmer down, I'm just like, well, maybe I'm okay. Maybe they didn't mean it like that.
Dude, that's literally me to a T. I, like, if something happens and it blows up in my face right then and there, like, I will slap you. And I have done it. Like,
I get mad.
I get, like, maybe this isn't good.
No, it's not.
But I get, like,
I'm
angry,
sweating
like,
thinking about it. I turned to Hulk.
I've only hit somebody once in the heat of passion, and it was, like, in their face. With their cell phone.
Ooh, okay.
So,
but
like, besides that, I get very, like, sometimes I just need to walk away.
I'm
not
think
gonna,
I need to get better at that.
But
the worst thing is, like, it's like the more comfortable I am with you, the more likely you are to see that side of me. And unfortunately, depending on what it is, I think it's also if I let things build up inside of me, it's what builds that fucking anger, and it makes me a very hostile person when I do finally confront you about it.
I am such a put all my anger into a bottle and wait until the one last little drop comes in and then I explode. Like, I am to a T. Which, the definition of bottling things up, and then when one thing pisses me off, I'm like, okay, so cool, so great. Like, I'm gonna freak the fuck out now.
I'm gonna ignore you for a fucking week, even though this could have been handled in a 30-minute conversation, like last week when the whole thing went down. But hey, here we fucking are. 100%, dude. I think that also kind of gets into men versus women, not in general, but also within their zodiac signs.
Yes, I think there's a huge difference in that too.
So, since, like we mentioned, we're both Libras.
Didn't you hear?
We literally say it all the time too. Like, once I got into zodiac stuff, I was always just like,
I never got out.
It's the fucking Libra in me, you know what I mean? Like, well, I am a Libra, like, and people would say that that's like playing into the sign, but I at least have enough sense to be like, okay, well, if I read something regarding a Libra, I'm like, that's not me, you know what I mean? Okay, so I do have a little game. I have some pins I just pinned to my Pinterest that are Libra stuff, and I want us to both read them and then, like, see if that's, like, how we are. See, like, this is such a general one. As a Libra, you hate when people assume things and don't even give you the chance to tell your side of the story. Like,
everybody
who doesn't?
hate that.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
So, Libra dislikes drama, yelling. Literally, you just said that.
I like drama when it does not, like, I love gossip, but I'm not, if I find out somebody's gossiping about me, I literally eavesdropped on a conversation today because I heard them talking about me from the other room.
I will do this. If I even see somebody kind of nod or, like, look like they made eye contact with me and then continue to talk to somebody else, especially if I know them, like, if I don't know them, fucking whatever, but if it's, like, within my workspace or something like that, I'll be like, the fuck did I do? Like, come talk to... Which is funny, because, like, I expect other people to confront me when they have problems with me, but what I...
Literally.
Okay, being ignored, which is, like, my number one pet peeve, dude. I would rather you yell at me and slap me in the face with a phone than ignore me.
I cannot be ignored. That is, like, literally why me and the chef break up every 5 seconds, is because I feel like I'm being ignored for, like, an hour and a half. And
which
I'm
is just a lack of attention, even.
Everybody hates to feel ignored, unless you're, like, a major person who doesn't like to be loved at all, but, like,
or just a very shy person, maybe.
I need love. Like, I need people to love me. And that's a Libra thing, too, is we
need people to like us. We love to be liked, and we love to be loved.
I have to be, like, sometimes I will just talk to somebody just because I like the feeling of being liked by them.
It's hard for me to accept that people can't like me.
Same. If I find out somebody doesn't like me, I'm like, tell me why, the exact reasoning. I need a full bullet point list of why and a paragraph explaining the results and how you became...
Mail it to me, because I'm not going to confront you with that.
Yes.
Also, though, I am 100%, I believe this, is if I met somebody just like me, which is funny because we are very similar, but if I met somebody just like me, I think I would hate them. I think I would hate them.
I would fucking hate them.
I think I would be like, that annoying bitch, does she just, like, have to control the room? Like, what?
Or I'd be like, that annoying bitch who thinks she's so fucking pretty.
She thinks she's so funny. Look at her laugh harder on jokes than anybody else at the table.
Like, why does she think she's so cool? Like, oh, you have so many friends. Like, wow, look at you. Like,
oh, you're wearing a hat. Aren't you a fashionista? Cool.
I would hate... That is funny because we get along very well.
We
and
do.
We're very alike.
We are.
But if I met myself, I would be like, that fucking bitch. Like...
The next thing is judgmental people / being judged.
I could be judgy.
I don't. Oh, right. But it means, like, being judged ourselves as Libras.
Being judgy to myself?
Being judged by others.
Wait,
I don't like
judge
that.
me?
Yes.
Oh, and I don't like it.
Right. It's we're still on dislikes. We got
correct.
there.
If somebody if literally you nailed it on, like, fucking to a T.
Yeah.
It's like, if somebody doesn't like me, I'm like, literally why?
Be like,
like I
mind
don't
your fucking
understand like
business.
why. Like
yeah.
like yeah, like get the fuck out. They're like already out. I'm like, fuck you. I don't understand why people don't like me, and that is the most narcissistic thing in the world. But like I cannot stand it.
I can't stand it. I know. It's like sometimes I was gonna understand. Like I know I used to be really shy, right? And I think that right? Isn't that odd? It's because I was hiding who I really was. Like, and high school's a hard time, so whatever. But I think that people took that as like me being a prude and me not being too good to talk to
Same.
people.
People always thought I was a prude, like a conservative prude, and I was like,
I judged other people for acting the same way. And I'm like, maybe they're just shy. Maybe they're just fucking... It's getting intense here. The worms almost fell on the bed. Oh, this one's good. Say no.
I cannot. I cannot.
In like the small big Percy, can I get a back rub, please? And he usually always does. Like, I rarely give out back rubs, and whenever he calls me out on it, I'm just like, Like, he's right. But if he tells me no, I'm like, okay, cool, but like I'm gonna push my feet in front of your face until you rub them. Cool.
I think that also means like saying no to things that you don't want to do, but you say yes anyways. Like that's what
really?
I think.
Okay.
I translate as that. Like I will always say
That
yes
could be
because
it.
I'm really helping and generous, and it takes a lot for me to say no to something when I know it would help somebody else.
Me too.
Because Libras are people pleasers.
We are people. Literally, this other one says, I am a Libra because I would rather help someone else achieve their dream rather than help myself. 100%. Are you kidding me? I'm always out here fucking, like, somebody will be telling me about something they thoroughly enjoy, and I'm like, well, why the heck are you doing this? Like, this is so good. Like, I really think that you could just own the block. Like, here's what you should do.
Giving him life coach advice, and I'm like, well, shit, what about me?
Strengths are charm.
Oh my god, I'm in sales. Are you kidding?
Yeah, 100%. Our sensitiveness, which could also be a weakness. Our diplomacy, because hello.
Oh my god.
We are the scales.
We'd be the best presidents.
I'm also a middle child, so that's twofold for me.
Dude, I'm an older, so I feel like I'm a very diplomatic Libra in the sense that I take the opinions of others and then I come to the deductive reasoning.
Perspectives.
Yeah.
I always thought I would be really good in debate because you can literally, I will argue either side. I'll never tell you which one I actually believe.
Dude, same, but I will fucking
Argue
fight
them
to the death for both of them.
100%. Adaptability.
Duh.
Tolerance. Fuck, I should put these on my resume.
Yes, you should. Tolerance for sure for pain and physical.
This one's gonna hurt. Are you ready?
Did you just hear what I said?
We are drinking seltzer.
We're quirky.
Okay, weaknesses. This is gonna hurt. The ego. Missing backbone. So, aka not being able to say no to people, not having confrontation skills. Ooh.
Wow.
Self-love. Which I think is because we do put a focus on we are so caring, we put a focus on other people. Sometimes we sacrifice our own feelings.
I feel like sometimes, yeah, I can see that. I think as much as we are obsessed and narcissistic with ourselves, it can be, not always, it can be rooted in insecurity.
That's probably true. Yeah, no, that's usually why that is the way. Making up for the lack of. Craving for admiration or attention.
Oh my god, I'm constantly asking for attention. I'm asking for attention right now.
I'm like
I have my legs up in it.
She does. She's pointing her pussy at me, currently. And I'm not one to say no, so.
Well, I don't have a backbone, so get on over here.
I don't have a backbone, so let's just throw that back out. Am I right?
Oh!
Alright, we're moving on, because things are getting hot. Okay, anxiety.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. It's definitely gotten better. I used to be very anxious. Fickleness. Duh.
Fickleness?
Back and forth. Can't make a fucking decision.
Oh my god, that's the biggest thing about Libras is we're so indecisive.
So indecisive.
Because we take into account every single person's empathetic point.
Oh, this one I thought was interesting. We also talked about this earlier. It's hard to make a Libra jealous because they know what they're worth and know that they can have anyone they want.
Oh my god, say that sentence again. Holy shit.
I think that's crazy because I am a very jealous person. We just talked about that.
I feel like I'm not a jealous person. I'm a very, maybe this is the whole coin thing, with the jealousy. I'm a very ignorance is bliss person.
Oh, okay.
Very. I don't get jealous because I feel like, this is gonna sound so fucked up, I don't let people pass the boundary into which I can get upset if they don't love me or if they
You don't give that expectation to not exceed to.
I don't want to get disappointed, so I don't put expectations on people. And if you do get an expectation,
Queen of no expectations.
Literally, if I set an expectation to you, we're in trouble in my heart because I'm like, I expect something from you. when you don't meet that, which, because you're not going to, like,
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Okay. What angers a Libra? Rude people who put others down to feel better about themselves.
Oh my god, fuck you guys! If you're a person who's rude to somebody just to make yourself feel higher up, go fucking take a gummy worm and put it up your asshole. Fuck you.
That sounds too good for these people. Okay, people taking you for granted. Oh
my god. 1,000 times.
It'll be the smallest thing, too. I could be like, they might have a good reason for this. I'm just like, they're taking me for granted. I just feel like they are.
Dude, if somebody doesn't thank me or takes anything for granted, I am pissed royally.
If I don't get a simple thank you. It's always the smallest thing, too.
I'm royally pissed.
I agree. Okay, I don't know, you choose making a decision.
Oh my god! If somebody's like, I don't know, what do you think? I'm like, just fucking decide! I think I've gotten better at decision making because I've gotten better at knowing what I want and not being afraid to just say it out loud.
Yes.
Like, that's what I
And maybe it's learning what you want
boundaries. Too. Yeah, and you have to learn what you want by doing things that you don't want. So it's like, I'm starting to get a better grasp on who I am. And, like, what I like and what I want, instead of just, like, going with the flow and not making my own decisions. And it's just, like, the simplest thing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to eat for dinner? And I'm like,
Those are harder for me. It's like, those are things I'm less sure about. Well, just kidding. Chicken nuggets. Let's go. Let's go. And then people who constantly ask for favors, but never give favors in return.
Oh my god, go fuck yourself. That's like...
That's another being taken for granted kind of thing.
Okay, when I was living in a different state, and it was Southern, and I was living with people, she'd be like, can you do me a quick favor? Can you do me a quick favor? Like, she'd always be like, can you please, go grab me that thing? I'm like, go get up and get it yourself. Or like, hey, can you turn the timer off of the oven? Even though she's standing in the kitchen just, like, chopping up a fucking potato. It's like, you can turn around and turn it off. Like, you're making that person get up.
And I'm one of those people that, like, it takes a lot for me to just be like, especially if it's something simple like that.
We don't ask for help. We're very independent. We don't ask for help, which is another... It's good because it's...
Adaptability.
Adaptability, we know how to get shit done for ourselves, but we take it on when it could be a little bit easier.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, 100%. It's just learning that line. Okay, I actually want your opinion on this. Libra, quick fact. They make friends easily, but are not fans of large crowds. I definitely think now I make friends easily, and, like, generally I can get along with people, generally. But I will be honest with you, sometimes I do get overwhelmed by a large crowd.
I agree. I get overwhelmed by a large crowd for sure. I make friends extremely easily because I'm come off as a very genuine, nice person. And I'm very nice. Very nice, didn't you hear me? And charming. But, like, I do get overwhelmed by big crowds because this is going to sound ridiculous. I feel like I'm not getting attention.
Oh my god! I think that might be me too. Even with bars. Can I be noticed here? We should go somewhere I could be noticed.
Yeah, we should go somewhere where I'm the center of attention.
I have such a love-hate relationship with being the center of attention, though, to be honest with you. I think it just depends.
I have a love-hate
on how
relationship.
intoxicated I am.
I have a love-hate relationship with it because I hate that I love it, I guess. You know?
Oh, really? Okay, no, mine's back and forth, because, like, sometimes I don't like it. I'm like, oh, what do I do? I don't know. But that's like when they, like, sing the birthday song to you.
You like that shit.
Oh, you're talking about it depends on it's totally situational.
If it's like
and who I'm with.
No, that's
If I'm with people I'm not comfortable with,
then
game
I'm like,
changer.
oh, this is awkward. Yeah,
100%. Okay, the Libra woman. Always involved in drama and knows all the tea.
Oh, yeah, that's for me for fucking sure, dude.
If I hear people talking, I'm sorry. What did she do?
I will literally find out the tea on people just to fucking figure it out. Like,
just to know it. Just to be like, I know
it. Yeah.
I know, and that's all you need to know.
Exactly. I just need to know it.
A natural flirt, obviously.
Oh my god, I will flirt with your dad,
Charm.
your wife, your mom. I will flirt with your grandma. I will flirt with her.
I'll flirt with your mailbox.
Oh.
Is that flag new? That red flag new?
You want to open on up? You want to perk that little flag out for me?
You need a little hand?
Oh my god. I literally will
Look
flirt
at you
with anything.
stuffed full with all those papers. Look at you doing such a good job for this family. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Wow, turn on my mailbox.
Oh no!
Needs attention 24/7. Gives too many chances. Can be super jealous. So I think it is, like you said, two sides to a coin. And that there's a possibility there. Works hard to prove her haters wrong.
Ugh, me.
Knows how to have fun. Come on now. Of course we do.
definitely know how to have fun.
Okay, this is the last one.
I love these so much.
And this is what tonight is going to be all about.
Oh, shit.
Libra loves any genre of music as long as she can dance to it.
Oh, my God.
Banger.
Bang. Bang. I love to dance. I love to dance.
Me fucking too. I also found something really funny.
Oh no.
Okay, so also, guys, I was literally researching this like it was a fucking... It made me think about college again, and I'm like, fuck, I should have done like a presentation over zodiac signs.
Oh my God, wait, yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I am a September 27th Libra. KaiLee is an October 6th Libra. So I was like, usually there's a difference between months. So I was going to do some research on September versus October. I really couldn't find much, like, articles or anything like that.
Yeah, because they're pretty much very similar. It's all the same,
so.
like...
I didn't know that. I thought that there was a difference. But I did get to Reddit. And I don't know if you know what Reddit is.
I love Reddit.
Do you? Okay.
I love Reddit.
I've just heard that it, like, gets fucking crazy. Like, I don't really know it very much. But there was this thread that I saw that said, September Libras have that mildly Virgoan self-deprecating sense of humor that fucking slays me every time. October Libras are sluts.
Oh my God. Okay, so you say you're a jealous person. I love making people jealous.
Me too.
Oh my God.
Me too.
I love making
It doesn't even
people
matter.
jealous.
Don't even really have to know them. Just love making them know that they
Dude.
can't have me.
Oh, it's literally
That's
so
my
true.
favorite thing. Love being the center of attention, seeing it on me, and then just being like,
And then
I don't even
deflect it
know your
back on
name.
them. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was your name again? I totally forgot.
Mailbox?
Oh my God.
Okay, and then it says, as a September Libra, I can confirm that self-deprecation is our thing. I also think that September Libras are maybe a bit more bossy than October ones. I think that might be true. As well as more analytical, maybe a bit more judgmental, and prefer a smaller group of friends than a big one. We still are people pleasers and want to be liked, though. And this one said, can confirm some are sleuths.
Can I tell you, this girl in college called me a sloot.
Actually, not a slut, just a slew.
Just a sloot. She was like, oh my God, KaiLee's a sloot. Fucking meanwhile, this girl was sleeping with... This is college stupid drama.
No.
This girl was sleeping with... That was not a sentence that just came out.
I said that's okay. I was eating a gum and worm.
She, like, told my boyfriend's brother at the time that I was a sloot.
Oh, that's fucked up. I thought she
Yeah.
at least said it to your face. What a bitch.
No, she told... Yeah, I was like, first of all, if you're gonna be a big girl, call me a slut for what I really am, not a sloot.
Call
Like,
me
you
a fucking
fucking
whore.
bitch. Call me
Say it with your chest, motherfucker.
That's what your dad called me last night.
You know what,
wow.
though? When it comes to being judgmental, though, I do have to recognize, I think about how much I've been, like in conversations, just general, people bring up somebody, I'll be like, oh, yeah, she kind of seems like a slut. Just, like, and I've definitely done that. And, like, looking back on it, I'm just like, dude, I don't know that to be true.
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up. That's why it's, like, always promoting women, unless they are sluts, then they probably know it. Like, Rachel clearly knows that I'm a slut.
I call it like I see it, you know? I was going from confrontation tonight.
Spearheading this campaign.
Hey, KaiLee!
Yeah!
Can you toss me that?
Toss me what?
Toss me the mic!
Oh, I thought you meant this fat ass.
Oh, that too. Okay, y'all. This is our new segment. We've done a couple shout-outs to people that have written in, but we wanted to go ahead and just make it a segment, so we're calling it Toss the Mic, so that it's just a moment to kind of, you know, showcase you guys as our listeners and stories that you guys send in. So we have a couple. We are piggybacking off of episode 7, I believe, where we talked about sleepwalking.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepwalking, sleep talking, all that shenanigans. So this is somebody that they sent in 2. So one of them was a personal story, and then the other one was of a friend. So here's our personal story. I've always sleptwalked for as long as I've been able to have a brain thought.
Oh, yes.
Walking upstairs and hanging out, and then waking up with my feet on the pillow and my head under the bed and whatnot.
Wait.
Wait.
What?
Head under the bed? Is that what he meant?
Wait, say that sentence one more time.
With my feet on the pillow and my head under the bed and whatnot.
That is demonic.
That's like folded backwards, folded and cut in half like a fucking sandwich on your bed. No, I don't think that's what he meant.
I hate
I
that
think he
visual!
I don't like it. It's like
Oh.
Exorcist. I think he meant like his feet up where his head should be and his head down where his feet should be. Which that still sounds pretty fucked up the way I worded it. But okay, we're gonna continue. Waking up on the couch when I for sure went to sleep in my bed. I was also told by an ex that I would sleep talk reasonably often. But what took the cake is one morning I woke up and she was already awake, reasonably concerned looking. And rightfully so, as it turned out I was speaking German in my sleep. Mind you, German is only spoken very loud and angrily. I only know little German and it's not very fluent. Can you
Probably
imagine?
not very cute. Oh my god.
No, that's not sexy at all. German is scary.
My roommate used to speak German.
Really?
Yeah.
It is an angry language. Like,
It is very passionate.
Very passionate.
It's passionate.
This other story comes from a buddy in high school. This kid was pretty nuts, but a good guy, so he was quite fun to be around as he balanced himself out. One day he comes into class pretty mortified, and we're all like, "What's up?" Well, he also frequently sleepwalked, but this time it was different. The previous night, he walked out to his car, unlocked it, turned it on, all that jazz. He then proceeded to put it into gear and back out of the driveway, and was only stopped when his dad ran out and pulled him out of the car, almost 100 feet from where he started. So this motherfucker was sleep driving.
Oh, I hate that.
I know.
I hate
And I've heard
that.
of people that, like, literally drive. Like, that, I mean, he moved the car,
'Cause
but, like, that drives
It's
somewhere.
something that you're so used to doing every single day, so it's like, of course you're gonna do it in your sleep. God, I hate that. Okay, I have a meet cute that somebody sent in.
Of course you do.
I love meet cutes. You guys, send in your meet cute stories. You can text them to us if you have our personal numbers, or most importantly, just send them to our Gmail account at whatyourwifesaid@gmail.com, please. Or you can DM us on any of our socials. Okay, so she said, so, during my traveling job, I had a long day of travel to Orlando, Florida. And the Enterprise guy gave me his number. He was a tall, beautiful black man with long hair, so of course I took him up on it. Damn, I do love a tall, beautiful man.
With dreads.
Oh,
I
with
actually
just,
like that shit. When
curly
they, like,
hair.
put it back into, like, a ponytail.
Oh!
I don't know why.
Okay, this gets me. The date was Italian.
Like,
I love how
okay.
she doesn't even talk about, like, we texted and then he asked me to dinner. It just goes, of course I took him up on it. The date was Italian.
It wasn't, like, we went to fucking
We went to
Olive
Buca de
Garden.
Beppo's.
No, it's like, okay, when did the third person get involved?
I know. So
You're like, he was definitely, like, my fling, but, like, then the date arrived.
the date was Italian and going to his cousin's girlfriend's game for the women's Orlando soccer team. Then went partying with the players, his buddies, and him, all completely free. LOL. Still snap buddies with him. I think that's just, like, a funny, like, thing. Like, he probably just met you on a whim and was like, this girl's cute. She'll be a fun date. Like, she'll be a good sport, you know?
That is fun.
Sports.
I forgot to tell you my story of what happened the other day at work.
Wait, what happened?
Oh my god, okay.
Tell me. Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Guys.
Rachel fat chatted me. Oh my god.
That's when my ass calls. Hi, hello.
Rachel, what is this story?
Okay. I was at work delivering pizza, as I do. And I went to this apartment building. I generally don't really have many problems there. And I called the girl, because we don't enter apartment buildings, like I've said before. They meet us out at the bottom of the building, just for security reasons. And so I called her. She was like, cool, I'll be right down. I was like, awesome. I'm waiting outside. It's broad daylight. A guy walks out, and, like, it's always weird, because it's like, people could come and go, and, like, you don't know if it's your person or not. But also, girls typically send, like, their boyfriends to go get their pizza, lazy fucks. And so I was like, cool. And so he kind of looked weird, though. And I was like, it's weird. I was like, hi, you pick up the pizza? And he's like, mm-hmm. It's like, okay. I hand him the receipt and the pen so he could sign it. And he, like, would not let his hand move from his jacket pocket. And at first I was like, cool, he definitely had something in his pocket. I could tell there was something black in his pocket. And it was big. And I was like, maybe it's his phone. And, like, he just doesn't want it to fall out of his jacket pocket. Cool. But then he was making such a show of covering it. I was like, that is not something that I want to be seeing right now. And I was like, cool, I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to get this receipt back and I'm going to fucking go. And he gave it back to me. And when he grabbed the pizza, he took his fucking hand away. And it was a fucking handle. And as he turned around, he pulled the gun out of his, and was just holding it as he walked back inside. And I, like, was literally speed walking to my car. And I just kind of turned around and saw him just fucking holding it like this. And
just
I don't
looking at you?
No, he wasn't. He was turned around. He was, like, walking back. At that point, I had two thoughts. I was like, I don't know why the fuck he's holding this. A. B. Is this as actual pizza? Is he going to go hurt somebody? Did he lie to me? Does he know the woman that ordered this pizza? Is he going to go hurt her? Like, my mind definitely, like, read into it more than it probably was. He was probably just fucking holding.
What the
Carrie.
fuck, Rachel?
I know. And it was brought to, like, I don't know. I don't know if he brought it for a reason. Like, I didn't have my purse on me, so I don't know if that was the thing. I talked to somebody else about it, and like, maybe he saw that you were a girl and didn't want to rob you. Like, I don't fucking know. But also, I told my assistant manager, and she said, you know, the people that be like, some guys be like that carry, like, they will just take it everywhere. She's like, they can't go to the fucking bathroom without carrying
That
their
is
gun with
true.
them.
We are in a weird state where people, like, feel the need to go to their fucking, to go everywhere with the gun in their hand, but that is not okay if you're going down to go get a pizza. That you ordered from,
You're
like,
home.
you ordered this. It's not like you just walked into there and, like, anybody want a pizza? Then I
Yeah.
can understand, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I have my gun on me, but, like, they called in to order.
Pisses me off, though, because at least carry responsibly, dude. Don't fucking put it in your fucking pocket. Like, I was talking to my boyfriend about it, who
Yeah, I was
is
gonna say,
a
did you
gun
tell Percy?
owner. 100%. I called him as soon as it happened, because I was like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I'm a little worried for the woman. And he was like, honestly, like, I'm sure you're fine, but get the fuck out of there. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So Percy is a gun owner, and he doesn't self-carry, but, like, he hunts, and he knows how to handle guns.
Almost everybody in this state is.
Right. That's very true. And so I told him that I was like, at least carry responsibly. Like, have a fucking holder. That would not bother me seeing somebody with a holder, because then I know, like, cool, you own a gun.
And
That's
you're
fine.
being, like, you're
Responsible
sharing.
about
You're
it.
yes, you're being responsible, not just putting it. God, that pisses me off.
Because to me, it's like, what if it did fall out of his pocket and it fired off, like, and somebody got hurt? Like,
yeah, you're just being a fucking stupid idiot.
and
I don't
Percy,
even
of
like
course, he
guns.
reassured me. He was like, that honestly doesn't really, like, people say that can happen, but it's not as likely as people think it is. I was like, I don't fucking care. Like, that's why I was just like, it could happen. I will tell you, there was this regular there at the restaurant that I used to work, and he was an older guy, and he carried, but he was talking to me about it one day, and he's like, honestly, like, I take an inventory of myself every day before I decide to carry. If I'm feeling tired, in a bad mood, I don't carry that day. Isn't that so responsible?
That is very responsible, but a lot of people don't have
No.
the EI, the emotional intelligence for that. We're gonna go have a really fun night.
Oh my god, yes, please.
And KaiLee's gonna get a little drunk. My goal is to suck on a titty.
Rachel's goal is to wake up for work at 9 a.m. But also, I'm really trying to have a good time, guys. So send in excuses I can use to call into work.
Yes! You guys, send in your best excuses that you've called into work.
I have one more thing to say!
What?
I have a couple ideas for a new Instagram handle.
Oh god. Okay, here.
Okay, so one is not my name, but I just think it's really cute. Unwell behaved.
Okay, I like that.
Right? You know how people say coming of age? I was thinking coming of rage.
Okay, like.
Okay, that's it.
Oh my god! Okay,
Oh
please
my God.
send in your suggestions. I'm still number 100% for rapey rage, but we can cross that bridge when we get to it. But regardless, you guys stay safe and do God's work and say the Lord's Prayer and
Be good, do good.
oh god.
Be good,
Be
do
good,
good.
do good.
Go follow us on Instagram at
TNWYWS.
Fuck. Go tweet us at TNWYWS. Shit, why not? Give us a like
On the
Facebook.
Facebook at That's Not What Your Wife Said.
Oh! And then a beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep. Later, you're one of us. We love you.
We love you and we will see you next fucking Tipsy Tuesday.
You've reached Rachel and KaiLee's phone. Please leave a message after the beep.
Stop fucking my wife.